Washington State has the largest locally controlled public port system in the world, with over 80 port districts. Our ports come in all sizes, from the Northwest Seaport Alliance of Seattle and Tacoma, the fourth largest container gateway in North America, to the smallest ports that only operate a small boat launch or marina. Port districts are the type of local government known as a special purpose district. They have one primary purpose: economic development. You'll find Washington ports across the state, and not just near the water. You may not know that in addition to operating shipping terminals, marinas, and docks, ports also have the authority to own and operate airports, industrial sites, business parks, railroads, parks, and recreation facilities. Ports may also have toll facilities, pollution control facilities, water sewer facilities, fire departments, and police departments. A port's governing body consists of either 3 or 5 publicly elected officials who form a port commission. The commission is the policy-making and regulatory body. They approve facility construction and improvements, establish rates and regulations for the use of port facilities, levy taxes, borrow money, and adopt the budget. The Port Commission hires others to conduct the port's day-to-day activities. A manager or executive director may be hired to carry out commissioner-approved policies, manage leases and contracts, and oversee operations and personnel. Some port commissions appoint a treasurer, although many choose to have the county treasurer perform the port's treasury function. State law requires port commissions to appoint an auditor for the port. Port districts are a public enterprise whose main goal is economic development and job creation. Ports finance their operation and their long-term investment needs for growth with 4 different revenue sources: taxes, service fees, bonds, and grants or gifts. Taxes and bonds are typically used to finance large construction projects at the port. This might include building warehouses, marinas, or enlarging airports. Leasing port property is an important business activity of most ports. When a district builds a facility, it may use it for its own operations, but most often leases the facility to a business and collects rent. Port districts also collect rental and sales revenue such as moorage and launch fees at a marina, hangar rental and landing fees at an airport, concession or fuel sales, or equipment and facility rentals. Money collected from these revenues supports all of the port's activities, like industrial development, trade promotion, tourism promotion, and facilities and economic development programs. As a resident of a port, there are ways you can be involved in your port. Since they are a public entity, districts must have meetings that are open to the public. You can attend these meetings or read the meeting minutes. Ports must create and update a comprehensive improvement plan, which is also called a master plan. Public review is required to develop these plans, so this is an opportunity to participate in the development of your port district. Want to know more about your port district? Most districts have a website that includes lots of information about the district. The Washington Public Ports Association website has additional background information on ports. You can see your port's audit results or financial data by visiting SAO's website. Our Financial Intelligence Tool, or FIT, is a great place to start. With this tool, you can learn where your district's money comes from, where it goes, compare it with other port districts, and even see the district's finances over time. Do you still have questions about port districts or want additional resources? Contact us. We would be happy to hear your questions and share more information with you. Email us at center@sao.wa.gov. We look forward to hearing from you.